Construye hoy tu sitio web con...
Great opening couple of shots from Emily Bunden. Manages to smash those final two as well. 4 out of 4. Great first visit, station 3. Here's Maddie Russell, now 20 years old, representing Great Britain. He's brought the second pair of glasses out on to the field of play. You can just see them there just resting on her baseball cap. That's just in case the lighting conditions change. It's amazing how much the visors, just with these flash targets that explode into powder in front of that green backdrop with the glasses, it just helps the targets almost illuminate in the sky as they come from the high and low house, from left to right and right to left. They're moving at some pace as well, over 60 miles an hour flying through the sky. So Maddie Corbin just missing those last two, only 1 out of 4. And see, even the camera can't keep up. And Carson Ross just trying to duck and bend down just to try and catch that last target. And wasn't able to get on top of it. Decent couple of shots from Nemba so far. So first visit to station 3. We've got some ties already, which is quite normal for a Skeet final.
Bunden, Russell and Nemba, and we're now at station 4 for one double, 2 targets each.
So this time each athlete only gets just 2 doubles. So hit and miss. And the referee once again raises their hand to say another miss. You hear the beep as well. Pretty tough conditions. You can see how windy it is. Makes the Skeet final all the more interesting. It's just an extra gust at the wrong time. Sometimes nature is also the opponent. So it's one of the major differences of Skeet to trap shooting. You see, it's what's known as the mount. You need to have the shotgun down towards your hip, make your call, and there's a randomised delay. You don't quite know when it's going to come out the first target. Then you have to react, and most of these athletes reacting under a second. There's Nikki Wake for the Great Britain, who was a shooter in her own right. Now here to be coach for Maddie Russell. And in Skeet, as you can see, the targets come from left to right. In trap, they go away from you. So just notice Adriana Nemba, just with their back to the rest of the athletes. Nothing disrespectful about that. If anything, it's respectful, really. She's in her own thoughts, in her own mind. Just focusing on her own performance. You can often tell by the reaction of the crowd as to whether or not the athlete currently at the station has done okay. And Hensley, in that instance, 4 out of 4. See the reactions there of Maddie Russell. You see how quickly the shotgun has to be up, ready for the shot. Four out of 4 for the Briton, just like Hensley. A decent visit to station 5. Almost for a minute there, I thought that looked like a double miss. It was, yes. Corbin with 2 hits, 2 misses. So if this is the first time you've watched the Skeet final, it's the wind here that's causing so many misses. You just see how quickly the dust just disperses in the sky. So all 6 athletes complete their first visit to station 5, and let's see how it's starting to shape up. Still a few ties, as you'd expect after the first 10 targets.
Great Britain has won more than 2 athletes on 8, Bunden and also Nemba, but Bunden does have the better bib number, so takes second place.
So after 10 targets, Maddie Russell of Great Britain at the top, just 1 in front. Bunden and Nemba, Germany with the neighbouring country of Italy, both on 8. Hensley on 7, Ross on 6, and Corbin on 5. So now go back to station 4 for another set of doubles for each athlete. You can see Hensley there just looking over to the high house, knowing that the first target was coming from the left. And now she'll face over towards the low house. Great year for Maddie Russell. There is that gold medal and a reminder of how she performed in Porpeto. But misses that one. Still on 12 though, and in the lead at the moment. And as it stands, it's only Ariana Nemba who can catch up. She's on 8. Has 4 targets, so could get to 12. Carson Ross, at least a decent ending to the visit to that station. Here goes Ariana Nemba, who can catch up with the leader, Maddie Russell. Does that usual bounce of the knees just to get her flexibility in check. Makes the call. Is a miss. And the target's be released up to anything up to 3 seconds of a delay. You never really quite know. And you have 30 seconds in total to take your shot at both doubles.
No change in the table. Still the athlete to catch is Russell on a total of 12.
So Maddie Russell of Great Britain continues to lead as we go back to the second visit to Station 4.
Now, 1 double each.
There's Caitlin Connor alongside Dale Royer. Husband and wife. And Caitlin's just kept her name for professional purposes. But they're arguably 2 of the nicest people on the planet. In fact, there is no argument, they are. So Hensley with 2, Bundon with 2. Here goes the competition leader, Maddie Russell. Oh, and a miss for the Briton. Double miss. Thought it was just the 1, but it is the 2. So Bundon, by that virtue, goes into the lead. Hensley and Russell tied on 12. So Nemba can tie for the lead if she manages to get 2 here. It's 1 miss. Oh, double miss again. Well, just shows the conditions that the athlete's having to battle against. This is all part and parcel of the competition because for every athlete it's the same. So now the final visit to Station 5 for at least one of the athletes. If it comes down to a tie, it'll be decided on bib number. So let's say, for example, athletes wearing bib number 4 and bib number 6 were both tied. Then bib number 6 would leave because they leave as the lowest ranking in qualification. So all the athletes in training as well would have done their shot patterns and adjusted their chokes. And you just find a shot pattern that suits you and works most effective in terms of the distance and the speed at which the targets are flying. The cartridges can only weigh up to 24 grams, which essentially means at this level, which is Olympic skeet, the cartridges are lighter, which means it has less lead, which means you have fewer chances, if you like, of hitting the target. You don't have to hit them in the middle. It's just as long as the ref sees some dust. As long as it's clipped, that's enough. So Bundon maintains her lead for now. So no target. So Maddie Russell could get up to 16, but she needs all 4. Another set, no targets. Well, this is frustrating for Maddie Russell, but she's experienced enough to know. Just reset, go again. And Maddie's put her hand up saying she hit that last one. But the ref's decision will be final. Similar to what we saw with Amber Rutter in the shoot-off in the Olympic skeet final. Ref's decision is final. Well, a decent visit to Station 5 for Corbin. 4 out of 4. And who knows, because for a moment it was looking like she was going to be eliminated. She might have even pulled herself back into this final. This now comes down to what happens with Ross and Nemba. Remember, bib numbers. Ross in bib number 5. And just ducks and swivels to get that final target. But just misses it. That's 13 out of 13. So Nemba now needs to hit at least 3 to stay in. If she hits 2 or less, she's going. 2 or fewer. And now needs these final 2 to stay in. And gets them. So would you believe it? Nemba for a moment was looking like she was going to be eliminated. And now 6th place has been decided, and it's going to be Carson Ross of the United States in bib number 5. And that's purely because the scores were tied, and that's how it works.
Ross and Corbin both on 13. That is Ross's best finish at a Junior World Championship. So we've got 5 athletes remaining. Let's take a look at what's happening on the table as things stand. So Bundon and Russell are sharing the lead. They're both on 15 hits. First place will not be decided by bib number. Of course, if it comes to it, we will go to a shoot-off. In the meantime, we then have 2 athletes in 3rd spot, and it is Hensley.
So that's how it stands. 2 athletes tied for 15 on 15 hits. And another 2 tied on 14.
Next elimination. Those eliminations keep on coming after every 10 targets. We are back at station 3 for 2 doubles each.
So great 4 shots from Hensley back at station 4. And this is really where the final starts to take shape. We've had 1 elimination, 5 athletes left. Bib numbers still in effect. Should there be another tie. A miss there for Bundon. Just see the speed at which these targets are flying. And Maddie Russell just bends to try and get down to that one and does so. Just manages to clip that target, and 4 out of 4 for Maddie Russell alongside Hensley. They're the only two so far who've hit 4 out of 4 at Station 3. Corbin with 3 out of 4. Usual bend of the knees from Nemba. And manoeuvrability is so important, and fitness is just becoming all the more important in the world of international shooting.
Station for Hensley, Russell.
Well, 3 athletes with 4 out of 4 at Station 3. Very impressive from Nemba of Italy. And now we're back at Station 4 for just 1 double per athlete.
Still, that's 5th place on 16 hits. So we're now at Station 4 for 1 double each.
Abundant, 1 hit, 1 miss. And this is where, after Station 4, going back to Station 5, we're heading for the next elimination after 30 targets. So, I mean, really, obviously, you don't want to miss too many at all, but particularly at this stage of the final. Maddie Russell, 1 in front of Hensley. So can Nemba also get up to 20 to go alongside Hensley? 2 targets, 2 hits. Very impressive again from the Italian.
Russell and Hensley, so it's still Russell in the lead. 21 hits is her total now. Still in the danger zone of 5th place. It's Corbin of the USA on 17 hits. Closest rival is Bunden on 19.
So this is how it stands, and the scoreboard now adjusted. 4 targets left. Russell with the narrowest of leads. Hensley and Nemba both tied on 20. So Bunden can get a maximum of 23, but he's wearing bib number 2, so who knows, that could save it. Corbin can get a maximum of 21. So Hensley is safe. She'll go through to the next stage of the final. So once Bunden hits at least 2, then Corbin will be eliminated. Which is 1 out of 2. But again, just 1 hit here, and Corbin will be eliminated. Unless, of course, Nemba was to miss, and There's still some things that can happen here in this Skeet final. But Bundon is into the next stage. So this is to go into the lead, these next two for Maddie Russell. Oh, great two shots. Great shooting. And Maddie Russell now up to 25. Corbin now can hit a maximum of 21. And then would need Ariana Nemba to miss all four in order to stay in. But with the form that the Italian's been in, that's unlikely. But all Corbin can do is just hit as many as she can. She's done so far. 2 out of 2, and that makes that 4 out of 4. So Ariana Nemba now needs to hit at least 2 targets to stay in this final. Corbin's done ever so well there. And Ariana Nemba needs 1 more to stay in, otherwise Corbin will survive. And hits the last 2, is up to 23. So another athlete from the United States leaves this final. Did so well there for a moment, in Carson Ross. But now it's Madeline Corbin. So 2 of the Americans out of this final.
Her first final at a World Champ. Therefore, her best finish date. She did clinch the Junior World Cup bronze in Porpetto this summer.
So there's Carson Ross at less earlier on 13 hits. Corbin now leaves on 21. And the final 4. And that's how it stands. Russell of Great Britain still leads just by the narrowest of leads as well. Just 1 target in front of Hensley of the United States, who now carries the hopes for a medal for the Americans.
Still the athlete to catch in this final. She's on 25 hits. 1 hit behind is Hensley.
I'm sure he's texting somebody saying, "Are you watching this?"
Italian.
Amazing final.
She's on 23 hits, and then Bundon of Germany just 1 behind in 4th place.
And it's just the conditions as well and the wind that are just adding just so many more problems and challenges to the athletes in this Skeet final. So the ref from Maria Farias of Venezuela invites Hensley to step forward. Great shooting from Hensley, and she knows it too. Punches the air, and rightly so at this stage of a final. 4 out of 4 back at station 3 is superb shooting. Bundling with 3 out of 4, up to 25. And now Maddie Russell is trying to get her total to the maximum possible. Another 2 would make it 29. And a miss for the Britons, so she ties with Hensley. Interesting. No, double miss. 27, so Hensley now in the lead. Nemba, well, has been performing so well over the last few shots, and now on those last 2, there's a miss on the first, a hit, and then another hit and a miss. Well, this is anyone's Skeet final, really. It's just so wide open, and that's what makes it so exciting.
6 targets away from 4th place. Station 4 now. 1 double coming up.
And ooze from the crowd, and cheers and claps as well. Emily Bunden has smashed 2 in a row. That's a great second shot from Nemba. Really managed to get down to get that second target.
Still, no, Hensley hits Russell on 29 hits. It was a perfect station there for...
So Maddie Russell was on 25, makes it 29, tied alongside Hensley, also on 29, and then a tie for 3rd as well, Bunden and Nemba. Well, next elimination coming up, and Nemba, remember, is wearing bib number 6. Could be crucial. There's a tie, the lowest bib number leaves the final and misses out on a medal and a chance to step up on the podium. That's great shooting from Hensley. She's really found a little bit of form over the last 10 to 15 targets or so. Bunden's missed one of those, hit the other. You see Bunden as well, just making sure her footing is in exactly the right place for that hip swivel. Puts her hand up, that's no target. When a no target like that happens, it just means it's been released from the high house, it's maybe damaged, it explodes itself in the air. So just trying to see exactly what's going on up here. There is the Peruvian National Sport Shooting Federation president. And silver medalist back in LA in 1984. Well, of course, the next Olympics going back to LA for 2028. And we really can't wait for that. So, Bunden finishes that visit with 2 out of 4. And now Russell once again trying to go alongside Hensley to tie for the lead. Great visit from Madeline Russell on 33 alongside Hensley of the United States. And this is a crucial 4 shots for Nemba. She missed that second one. She has. And needs at least 30 in order to go on to vie for a medal. Needs these next 2, otherwise will be eliminated on bib number. Oh, and gets them. What a cracking second shot. And Ariana Nemba marches on to the podium. And who knows what colour medal it's going to be. But Emily Bunden of Germany leaves the final in 4th place after performing so well. She was up there with the leaders for quite a bit of it. But now has to leave the final in 4th place, just outside the medal places.
Now here in Lima, 3 athletes remaining, 10 targets. Bib number still in place if we have a tie-break situation.
So disappointment for Emily Bunden, just missing out on a medal, as you can see there, just by 1 target. So Nemba, who was wearing bib number 6, has survived quite a few elimination processes and now is guaranteed a medal. Is 3 behind the other 2. Meanwhile, Russell and Hensley both tied on 33. But we've got another 10 targets to decide bronze. This could still switch round. A miss from Hensley. She had a perfect 4 out of 4 on the last visit to Station 3. And just hear the wind gusting up again. Double miss. It was painful for Hensley. A chance now for Maddie Russell to get a gap in the lead. Again with these same wind conditions. It's just as tricksy. But with 2 out of 2 so far. Another 2 now still to come. And Maddie Russell, that's a great visit to Station 3. And now Nemba can go tied for 2nd. That's the first 2. So Nemba now with a chance to get to 34. There's at least 1 miss there. 1 hit, 1 miss on 33. Go back to Station 4, and Maddie Russell of Great Britain is in the lead. Hensley with a pretty disastrous visit to Station 3, but now just needs to put that behind her because she's been performing so well and shooting so well considering these conditions. Great couple of shots from Maddie Russell to keep the pressure on the other 2. She's 3 in front of Hensley. Nemba now can make this 35. Well, does so. 2 great shots, 2 hits, and it sets up a decent finale to try and decide now this bronze medal in this World Championship final. Well, the scoreboard's been moving around, and it continues to do so. Now just 1 target between Nemba and Hensley. Maddie Russell of Great Britain, meanwhile, 3 in front on 39. Oh, and she thinks she hits that. did look close. And it's been granted. 4 out of 4. Great shooting from Hensley of the United States. Maddie Russell maintains her lead. So now these two will be the gold and silver medalists. Just depends what order, because it's impossible now for Nemba to catch up. So Russell still 2 in front. Nemba, the best she can hope for now is a total of 39. Shooting for pride, already the bronze medalist. So hit and a miss. She'll want a brace of hits here to go out in style. And once again it's a hit and a miss, but it doesn't matter. She's the bronze medalist anyway. And Ariana Nemba, who qualified 6th. Well, it just shows you, doesn't matter. Once you're in the final, you're in the final. And yes, the bib number may come to bite you, but not in this instance. You just have to shoot as well as you can. And Nemba has done that. And Italy have a bronze medal at the ISSF Junior World Championships 2024. So Britain versus the United States. Maddie Russell is 2 in front. There's 10 targets left.
Now to decide the gold medal. Those bib numbers we've been talking about, forget about them. If after 10 targets time we have a tie-break situation, we will go to a good old-fashioned shoot-off. It's still Russell leading the way. Hensley still in second, but
so the athletes now going back to station 3.
It was 3 hits.
As Jamie Stangroom, the announcer, has been telling the audience, no more bib number system. This is now a battle to see who will become world champion and who will become the gold medalist. Hensley opens up with 2 terrific shots, now level with Russell. And a hit and a miss, so 3 out of 4 for the American. Maddie Russell now has 4 targets and gets the first 2. She's been in fine form throughout this entire final, and so many times at station 3 has had 4 out of 4. And just misses that last one. But is still now 2 in front, so maintains the lead of 2 targets. And now back to station 4, just 1 double each. And then it will go to station 5, and if there's a tie, then we'll go to a shoot-off. So Gracie Hensley, 18 years old. Competed at Paul Petto at the Junior World Cup earlier this year. Now, certainly guaranteed a silver, could even be gold. Maddie Russell gets those 2. Maddie competed here in Lima as well at the World Championships. Got a bronze in the Skeet team women junior. So knows her way around the range. And here we go then, the final visit perhaps to station 5. Who knows? We could be back here if it goes to a long drawn out shoot off, but in these conditions I think this will be decided here at station 5. You have to bear in mind Maddie Russell of Great Britain is also still 2 targets in front. So the best Hensley can do now is hit all 4. That's 2 more to go. And just misses that last target. So now Maddie Russell needs at least 1 to take it to a shoot-off. If she hits these 2, she's the world champion. One hit, one miss. No, it's been granted as 2 hits. So there we have it. 2 more to go. And with that, Maddie Russell of Great Britain is the gold medalist and the world champion here in Lima. Congratulates Gracie Hensley of the United States, the silver medalist. And Nikki Wake for the coach, straight over with the hugs. They've worked so hard, these two. I've seen them at many competitions over the last couple of years, and they've really been working and building, and now all that effort has paid up. Great Britain have got a gold medalist and a world champion. 20-year-old Madeline Russell, who was the European champion in Porpetto earlier this year, a bronze medal in the Skeet in Seoul at the Junior World Cup last year, has had such a great year and now tops it off with the gold medal.
Presenting Italy goes to
Ariana Nemba of Italy, bronze medalist. What a performance. Came in wearing bib number 6.
United States of America, Gracie Hensley.
Gracie Hensley, the silver medalist, pushed Maddie Russell all the way to the end.
And the gold medal, Junior World Champion, representing Great Britain, Madeline Serena Russell.
So Madeline Russell of Great Britain, shotgun aloft, is the world champion and is the gold medalist at the ISSF Junior World Championships 2024. So that's how it finished. Italy with the bronze, United States with the silver, and Great Britain take the gold medal and the title of Junior World Champion.
And then 5:45.
Who do we look at? Actually, you can't see my eyes. No, I'm wearing it.
Estoy en vivo yo.
We're good? We did? No, we're not. My gums are dry now. Okay? Okay, we're done now.
Ari, Jenny, Panacoso.
Gracie Hensley, congratulations. You have just picked up World Championship silver here in Lima. How does that sound?
Pretty exciting, actually. This is just my second time going overseas, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, debut World Championship, therefore debut final. Did you have any expectation of medaling when you came out here? As you mentioned, you're so new in terms of the international circuit.
Well, I always give it every shot, everything I've got, so I always try to go for gold. So there is that. Yeah.
You didn't, to me, show any signs of nerves. Like, I saw you between shots, and you were literally dancing on the field of play.
Well, I'm glad I didn't look nervous, but, you know, nerves are definitely part of it. But I dance because I've got music to listen to, and it helps me, like, stay loose in, like, my legs and stuff.
And what about the conditions here in Lima? It's been a windy and chilly few days. Has that made it more fun, more challenging?
The wind has definitely made it more challenging. It's a little more like sporting clays than actual skeet, but that just means the best shooters actually won instead of technicalities.
Well,
I
great.
enjoyed it.
Glad you did, and we enjoyed it as well, the shooting and the dancing. Gracie, congratulations. Enjoy the podium.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Madeline, you are the Junior World Champion. Has that sunk in yet?
Definitely not. It's still so new, but yeah, it feels amazing.
What a year you've had, right? So silver at the European Championships and also gold at the Porpetto World Cup. How important were those successes before Lima to help you come here with confidence?
It's definitely a major confidence boost, but unfortunately it's one of those things that those competitions were in the past. So I came to this fresh, but I'm really glad it went well.
It's your first final at a World Championship. What's the overall experience been like here for you in Lima?
It's been amazing. It's been a really good competition, but definitely the pressure and the stress was up there. Like having a World Championships title on the line was slightly stressful, but obviously it turned out quite well.
The season's pretty much over. What are your plans? What are your hopes and dreams for next year?
Definitely back out on the circuit, competing as a junior and then looking to the senior circuit. But yes, a time off after this and then looking to next year.
Well, congratulations again. The Junior World Champion. Enjoy the podium.
Thank you so much.